Okay, everyone, so you should have worked your way across. So the lines that you've used, they're touching one another, so we know that those lines actually become what are called shapes. And most of the shapes we're seeing for the building shapes would be a rectangle. So even though the ones that I have in my drawing are standing up, they still have those four sides, two that are short and two that are long. So we want to be thinking about our elements of art as we continue working, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to add some different things to the tops of my buildings. So maybe here I have one where the top looks like this trapezoid, and then maybe I have one here that looks like a triangle. Now, I've seen some in downtown Charlotte nearby where you almost see, it's like I've seen it where it starts out almost like a rectangle, but then all of a sudden you have this semicircle shape on there. So you guys can add whatever you want on there. I'm going to do a square here. And I'm guessing James Rizzi, he must have really liked where he grew up because a lot of his buildings have faces on them. So he turns them kind of imaginative looking when he puts those faces on them. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding those to some of mine. So I'm going to use a semicircle here for a mouth shape, and then smaller ones for the eyes. And later I'll have to go back in, and maybe I use some of the shapes, like I see a triangle here, so maybe I have one for a nose here, and maybe one for eyes here. So I'm adding in, ooh, maybe change that a little bit, go that way. These different shapes, and then maybe I'm going to use this trapezoid shape here for the mouth. So I'm going to continue adding shapes all the way across.